thought that was gonna be like the video I made, and I was just gonna leave it at that and leave it be and not post anything else tonight. But I'm a little bitter and in my feelings a little bit. I've been on IMView for 10 years. 11 years in October. I've been creating on there since like 2015, 16, around that era. So it's been a while. I've had pro status on and off throughout those years, and I haven't really had it back within like the past year. Then they changed like their whole way of like you have to be a level 7 now to be a pro, and before it used to be level 5. So I could have had it already if they kept it the way it used to be, but now it has to be on tier 7 is when you get it back. So, and why do I feel like I want it back? I've wanted it back since I lost it. But I guess the main reason why I do want it is because it kind of makes me feel valid in a weird sense, and kind of like the job, like you actually like have come this far and have done all these things and you get a little badge for it. I guess that's what it is, like what it comes down to. And to know that like other people that like just started creating within like this past year, not even a year, and they're getting pro already, it made me kind of bitter and kind of envious, because it's like, it's almost like, how'd you do that? And then they're just like, one of them was like, I'm just putting out stuff, and it happened. It's like, cool. I mean, it's kind of what happened to me the first time I got it, but I don't know. It's like, am I trying too hard? Is it because I don't do like clothes enough like what other people do? Because my whole shtick on there is doing like hairs, ears, tails, outfits, and that's what always worked for me. I have a few clothing items I like recolored, but I haven't done anything like fancy, like with meshes or anything. So I'm just like, at this point, it's like, I don't know, am I trying too hard? Is that what it is? Is it just because I don't have like what other people offer? Because I've seen when people do clothing and stuff, and I'm just like, if it's not a quality I feel like I would wear, I don't want it posted. So maybe I have to learn some like different textures and stuff, and I use GIMP. And I feel like a lot of people use Photoshop, and that's kind of where I'm just like, what do I do? Because most people don't use the same thing as me. But the people that I would like try to learn from are busy, or don't go on IMView anymore really. So yeah, my one best friend, she had pro status at a different time than me, and now I don't even think she's gonna create, so it kind of sucks. I really love her shop, she knows that, but she uses Photoshop, and she was saying GIMP was confusing, and I'm just like, for me it's the other way around. And I was in like a different tech type of thing in high school with the yearbook and stuff, and they had us using Photoshop, and that's back when we had MacBooks. But times have changed. I don't know, that whole apparatus, that whole client has changed, but like back then I was confused as fuck, and it's kind of funny, like what I end up doing all these years later, I never thought would have to pertain to what I went to high school to do for like the leftover time. Because you guys probably don't even know this, but you probably think, oh, it makes a lot of sense once I tell you. Like, my whole thing in high school I wanted to do in my Votech school was cosmetology, but it was all pretty much hair, facial, and nails. Like, that's all they did. Like, it wasn't makeup. And I was not doing well with those tests and stuff, and that's why they were like, oh, maybe you should go observe in graphics, and that's where I ended up being the rest of my years there. So it's like in freshman year, you're kind of supposed to just figure out where you're going to be, and then I wasn't doing well in cause to stay there, so I ended up going towards like the end of my freshman year to graphics, and that's where I stayed throughout all the rest of the years. Because if you want to switch, it's like a pain in the ass to switch. So that's what it ended up being. Like, I did graphics, but with my learning disability, the shit just like seemed way harder than what it was supposed to be. And I think that's kind of partly why I try to cling to what I already do know when it comes to creating, because it just confuses me more than what it should. I actually made a friend recently that has a learning disability too. For him, he was saying like the way I DJ on IMVU, even though it's nothing like complex, it would just mess him up too much. Even though he does really good art, and I'm just like, that's where I couldn't. Like, I'm not artistic like that at all. Like, I can't draw for shit. If I draw a stick figure and it looks cute, that's good. But like, it's just so weird how it affects people differently. Because I met a few people within the past couple of years that have a different learning disability, how it affects them different. But for me, it's just like what directions I get super fucked up with. And oh, and I didn't tell you guys, apparently on one of my videos I posted years ago when I was like venting about a situation, it got age restricted, and it was like, oh, we didn't give you a strike. It's like, thanks for not giving me a strike for venting. I'm pretty sure they just saw it and saw how it said like cuss words in the title, because I was so mad and I didn't change it. I forgot I even posted it. So I rewatched it and I was just like, I don't think I even cussed that much in it. It's more so they probably saw the video title and was like, we need to like, nope. Here, age restricted on it. Age restricted. So I didn't do anything about it. And usually, since they've done that whole thing with like kids watching your videos, I usually always say no. Like, I don't want kids to watch. Like, if they find a way around it, fine, kids can watch. But I always say no because I already know I'm gonna end up cussing at some point, and that's pretty much the only reason why. And sometimes I drink, so so yeah. That's pretty much it for me. I just needed to get that off my chest. Like, someone that I know was inspired by me to have a shop and it take off, now they're doing better than what I'm doing. It's kind of like, it almost felt like a slap in the face. And plus, because I've been trying really hard to get that status back, and then it's like other people are just getting it so easy. It's like, good for you. And she didn't even know she had it. I was like, congrats, like, you got it. And I said it's kind of hard for me not to like deny that I'm a little bitter and I'm a little envious. Like, I said it to her. She's like, I didn't even know you had it, and like, you inspire me, and a few of my other friends inspire me. And I was like, I kind of figured I did, because she does like outfits the same way I do my outfits, and she does the hair, ears, and tail thing too. And she'll go and dev off the same stuff I have like devved off of. So I already knew like she like gets inspiration from me, and we already talked about it before. Like, I already know she did. But now she's a pro, and I'm just like sitting back, level 6 somewhere, like, whatever. And there was a point in time where I was just like doing it, and I was like, I'm just gonna do it even if I never get pro status. Like, I'll just keep going. But honestly, it's hard to sit here and lie to you. Like, I did want it back, and I still do, but now I'm just kind of at a point where it's like, if I can't get it back, fuck it. Like, I feel like I'm trying so hard, and I'm trying to be more active. I don't know what else to do at this point. It's like I'm fighting for nothing. It's kind of how it feels. I don't know. Have you ever felt that way? Like, say if you're into music and someone comes around, they're like, I'm really inspired off of what you do, and then they go and get like this heavy inspiration from you, and then they're doing better than you. It's like, come on, like, really? Like, y'all just make it seem so easy. And then it's like, you don't even fucking know. It's like, are you serious? Like, you don't even know how well you're doing? Aren't you a little angel? My God. Oblivious little angel. I love you and all, but like, really? You didn't know? Oh my God. Yeah, I guess I'm sinning since it's like I have envy, like one of those bad sins. At least I'm upfront about it. And I'm cussing. I don't think it's showing me if she did say anything else right now. But it's okay. That's it for me. I just wanted to rant and bitch about something. Alright. See ya.